What's going on, Ohio Cannabis Report family? It's your guy G Money, founder of Ohio Cannabis Report, coming back with you some new news coming out of the great state of Ohio, the heart of it all, and when it comes to cannabis. We're going through a lot when it comes to obviously we have we have a medical program that's been going for about 6 years now, and the state recently introduced the adult use recreational program. And so we've been flowing with that, where the medical program, the medical dispensaries got first access into being able to distribute cannabis. Our current law allows for adults to grow 6 plants. If you have 2 adults, you can grow 12 plants. Uh, and so, obviously we are still in the thick of things. And so I wanted to share some information because this week is going to be a big week in the cannabis industry here in Ohio. We have a community event May 7th at the Columbus, Ohio Metropolitan Library, the main Metropolitan Library, from I believe 4 to 8, which is going to be a great community event. It's going to be a town hall type of thing where we're going to have a panel, and we're going to also have speakers at the event as well. So if you're able to make it down to Columbus or in Columbus, we'll be at the main library from 4 o'clock to 8 p.m. There'll be a lot of people that have been involved in the cannabis industry, whether it's media influencers, industry folks, bud tenders, workers, executives, politicians. And so it's a great place to come and network and be around good people that have good energy and good juju. You know what I mean? We're trying to do some great things here in Ohio, but they're trying to prohibit that. With no further ado, I'm going to share also what's going on May 7th. This was just announced the other day. So House Bill 160 is the bill that would essentially gut the current cannabis laws that we voted into law. So they're currently trying to amend that right now. Here you can see the committee and the people that have been testifying. So this bill was brought by Brian Stewart, and so this was last week. You had organizations proponent testimonies: Rick Carfagna from the Ohio Chamber of Commerce, David Mann from the Center of Christian Virtue, Carrie Rand Anderson, I don't know, the Wine Institute. And then you had David Bowling from OCAN. And then we have the third hearing, which is May 7th. So I'll go ahead and download this for you guys. No, that's not it. Committee vote. And so they haven't voted on it yet. I'm trying to get some more context for you all. So let me find and they purposefully hide a lot of this information and content so folks can't find it. Just give activity. I'm trying to find the information where they post the schedule. This is the judicial. because he's the chair. Yeah. Meetings. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what I was looking for. And they bury this stuff, you know what I mean? So you can't find it. So here's the announcement of the committee meeting. The Judiciary Committee. The chair is Jim Thomas. The date is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m., room 113. So if you can make it to the Ohio State House, it is the People's House. You don't need anything but an ID and to show up. And you can testify. You have to, if you want to submit a written testimony, that has to be submitted 24 hours before May 7th. So it has to be submitted Tuesday by 9 a.m. to Jim Thomas. And basically, you would testify. Let's say this is for House Bill 160. House Bill 160, the bulk of what House Bill 160 is, they want to limit dispensaries in the state of Ohio to 350. They want to gut the Tier 3 program. So Tier 3 was more of craft growers, being able to grow, people who have been harmed by the war on drugs. This was going to give them resources, funds, grants, loans to help them with the licensing process, also with the build out of, Tier 3 cultivation facility, dispensary, stuff like that. This would also impact home grow. It would also impact laws, criminality, things like that. It would impact expungements. It would change the community fund and the social equity fund. It would change the percentage of money going to local municipalities and cities that have welcomed cannabis dispensaries into their communities. The funds would be taken from the social equity and community fund and be put into the general revenue fund, which we do not want as citizens. That's not what we voted for. And so it's important that, as constituents, we show up, we oppose what the legislature is trying to enact and change the will of the voters. And so that's why this is important. Obviously, we voted for something, it's the law. But the way that we pass this law allows the legislature to change it. You know what I mean? Essentially. And that's why we are going through what we're going through. But also, they're trying to change this and push this through fast, so the things can be enacted into basically the budget. So that's why we're staying on top of these things for you all. So here's the agenda. You have Bill HB 126, which would prohibit certain public nuisance actions. You have HB number 5, enact the Repeat Offender Act. HB 203, enact Aspen-Runnels. HB number 160, Rep. Stewart, revised liquor control, hemp, and adult use marijuana laws. This is the third hearing. Opponent in-person testimony. So that's what we're there for. Then you have HB number 198, Rep. Fisher, regulate manufacture, sale of inhalable, ingestible hemp products. So that's also third hearing, opponent in-person testimony. The House Clerk, committee members, committee clerk, Speaker of the House, Speaker's office, assistant majority. So this is just all the information. You got the press room. So yeah, that's where we're at. You know what I mean? So make sure you meet us at the State House at 9 a.m. on I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. There we go. So meet us there, and then that's going to be a long day depending on how many people are there to testify for the in-person opponent testimony. And then at 4 to 6 we got the Ohio the town hall at the library. So it's going to be a long day Wednesday. I will try to be there at the State House. I probably won't make it until about 9:30, 10-ish. So I may make it for the in-person testimony. I'm definitely going to write my testimony, and I'm also going to try to make it to be able to get some content as well. So I'll also be a panelist and maybe a speaker at the Ohio Cannabis Town Hall as well at the library. So it's going to be a long day. I'm going to get some more rest this weekend tonight. And so hopefully we'll get some more content. Also, we're going to come back here live here in a few minutes, about a half an hour. I got a live in-person interview with Tiffany Startup from Benna Leaves. She is a former chef. I don't know if she's still cooking, but we're going to talk about the Ohio cannabis industry with her. We're going to talk about her career transition from becoming a chef to working in the cannabis industry, being a female in the cannabis industry here in Ohio. We're going to talk about all things cannabis in Ohio. So please tune back in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so you know anytime that we are going live or we're dropping new content. I want to say thank you to all of our followers, all of our subscribers, all the people that have been supporting us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the places. We also have a Substack. Please follow us on Substack. If you feel led to support us, we appreciate all the donations and support. Also, follow Green Environmental Outreach, GO Nonprofit. That's our nonprofit. That's our fiscal sponsor that supports us as well. So, again, thank you guys for all the love and support. We appreciate our Ohio cannabis community, everybody doing the great work. Shout out to App Girls Cannabis. This episode is brought to you by App Girls Cannabis. We support local all the time. Sorry about that. So support local. And then they recently dropped their own THC beverages. So they hooked your boy up. So you got the black cherry soda, the strawberry lemonade seltzer, the what else they got? They have 4 different flavors, and then they have the half and half. I got the half and half right there. So definitely check them out. Cannabis infused, 25 milligram THC per beverage, Ohio Legacy. App Girls Cannabis on YouTube and Instagram. You got alcohol-free, zero hangover, fast acting, where quality meets culture. Your journey begins here. www.appgirlscannabis.com. So show the love to the locals, baby. I'm out.